Yeah, my mic was muted. Whoop. So I'm streaming now. I did this. I started this thing before having posted about it because I think I need to. Let's see. It's not gonna give me the right one. I wanted it to show up correctly on Facebook and Twitter as the right thing, but it's not working. So I'm just gonna make a quick post here to advertise that I'm doing it because it's the beginning of this process, and I want to make sure people are hip to it. So hang on for a second, and if you're watching later, you can skip about 2 minutes of this video. I would recommend. But hi and welcome. Let's see. I'm gonna copy some of what I wrote. Thumbnail is outdated on this one. Let me see how much of this I can get on in my Twitter post here. Let's see, not via YouTube. This part's always so awkward. Am I over on space? I actually do have the ability to post this. Sick. Okay. Hopefully this works. Oh no, it's too big. Let me just get rid of like what better way to spend an evening or whatever. I was being silly there. Are you gonna let me tweet it? Still too big. I just got to make this short enough to work in a tweet. Drop in on the very first stage of the recording process. Adaptation of Julia Dollison's arrangement. I'm just going to get rid of awesomely ironic. And I now have the ability to post it. Okay, good. Post. Bing, bong, bong. Hopefully it's on Twitter. Oh, good. Wait, no. Okay, did it post right? One sec. So the thumbnail is outdated. But yeah, and it says Groovin' High. So I'm not doing Groovin' High anymore. I am moving on. Hello, 3 people. I'm now going to start working. So this is the beginning of the actual stream. I just wanted to, and you probably got here from YouTube. Actually, I'd love to know how you got here because I want as many people to see it live as would like to. So if you want to go into the chat and just say something about like, oh, I saw it on YouTube, or I get your notifications, and some of the people that I've been seeing a lot lately, which is super awesome. I'll know that you just probably subscribed or had the notifications on. Anyway, this has been 3 minutes of nothing so far, so let me do this. So I'm starting off at the very beginning of the process, which is going to include starting with a template. And so some of what I'm doing is on the other screen that I'm looking at that you can't see, but that's the boring stuff like creating a file. So I'm old-fashioned because what we're doing, Julia has her arrangement of I'm old-fashioned that she's done for a while. Let's see. Can we expect the verb tonight? You can. Yeah, I'm going to leave the verb on. Awesome. Here is our file. Here's our file. I need to set it up to where it sort of fits on the... that fits okay. I've got a little bit of room left. Although what I want to be able to do... welcome, by the way, William or Bill, as the case may be, as you go by. I've been learning that some people's Google names for their YouTube things are like more formal than they want to be called, and so certainly feel free if I'll refer to you, and if you want to be called something, Will, or if you don't want to be called, you best not chat, I guess, and I won't refer to you. All right, so hello, 4 people. Very nice to see you. This chart on I'm old-fashioned. I'm gonna do a logistical thing that's gonna look real boring first, but I need to move the score in this chart to the back half of it so that I can quickly just get to the top of the chart. So, this is so awkward here. Okay, there we go. Bank. Perfect. All right, and now we have the beginning of the vocal chart. This is the pre-recording version that you're looking at. This is for, as you can see, Sacramento State Vocal Jazz. I said Gal Vang director. Oops. She got married to a friend of mine. She's a friend of mine as well for a long time. Her name is Gal Vang Williams. I will fix that later. I apologize, Gal, if if I run into you, I will have to. Oh yeah, thanks, Bob. And see, Bob, there's a good example I learned last night that I was calling Robert, and he likes to go by Bob, of course, and then Will. All right, I'll memorize these, you guys. All right, great to have you guys hanging out for I'm Old Fashioned. I'm particularly excited about this one. Now, this, depending on what you're interested in, this part, I don't know, may seem a little bit dry for a while. I'll try to narrate what I'm doing, but I really am starting from a template file, and I'm going to show you all the steps that I normally go through to do one of these recordings. Whereas I kind of started after the rhythm section stuff was done with Groovin' High, was the one I did finish today. Now I'm going to do the kind of go through the whole process here. So I've set up the digital performer file. I've named it. I've added a bunch of MIDI tracks, and I'll explain why in a second. I'm going to go into the score file in Sibelius for this chart on I'm Old Fashioned. Okay, and it is here. Now, I think let's see, the bass part on this, the bass part may be the only part that I'm gonna use. There's a guitar part on this that I'm gonna ask my friend to play. Keyboard is, although it's, although some of it's written out, I'll probably end up playing a lot of this. No, but yeah, cool. Yeah, a decent amount of it's written out. And there are like voicings written for everything, so that's cool. So what that means is I can take the MIDI and import it, and it saves me the time of playing some of the stuff. So I go here and I say export this I'm Old Fashioned as MIDI, and I say, yes, please export it. I'll throw it into the folder for I'm Old Fashioned, and I'll say I'm Old Fashioned MIDI and hit yes. Save that. I can close the Sibelius file, and I can maybe pull up here's my drive, there's that, beep, beep, bops, and pull the MIDI file in, and I'll see what I want to keep. Let's see, and try to put things on the right spot. So right away I know the actually, I kind of don't recognize what these things are, but I do know that this is going to be piano. This little chunk here is piano stuff, so I'll pull that up and throw it into the piano track. And this is the bass part. It happens to have landed in the right spot. I got lucky there. I didn't realize. Okay. I will delete the MIDI tracks I don't need. I'm gonna turn on Trillion. For some reason it was off. Trillion is my bass module here. We're gonna use an acoustic bass on this chart, which means right now it is bussed to 1920, but I'm gonna go ahead and bus that to the main output so that we can all hear it. And bloop, blop, bloops. So if I were to, record arm and turn on my keyboard, if I were to record arm that channel and I just, Alicia, oh my gosh, rah, I'm so glad to see you. Hey, Alicia, my goodness. Don't feel bad anybody else that I didn't freak out about, but Alicia's an old friend from a long time ago and a stellar musician, great singer. I'm so happy to have you here. And she says, I love this arrangement with all my heart. And Heike, I love this arrangement so, so dearly. This is an exciting moment, actually, to get to record the chart on it, the ensemble track. Okay, so there's... Isn't that sick? Hey, Tim Urban said, I'd be back, haha. You are back, my friend. I like it. So this is, this Trillion will allow the bass to sound kind of like a bass. Scoops and everything. So that should be just, for the most part, it should just be done. By the way, everybody who's laughing at the fact that there's reverb, just play the lick. There you go. There's the lick. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to do I need to set up Super Chat, and you have to pay me $1 to do the lick. Doesn't that sound good though? I mean, you hear the little snap. That's really sick. Hey, Audrey Issues. You guys, this is great. Now, I won't be singing for a little bit, I will tell you that, but you get to see the whole process come together. This is a pretty blank file. But I broke my fast. I had my one meal a day, and I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to do this now. So the piano is going to go through Ivory, and I'm going to have to play some of the piano because in the chart I just wrote sample voicings in whole notes for a good amount of it. Yeah, it's just there's reasons for that. But but I will keep some of it. And so what I'm going to do, there's a little quirky thing about Digital Performer. When I've imported the MIDI, I have to do a thing where and you can't see what I'm doing on the right side of the screen. I'm getting the menus, and I just went to region and to change duration. And I'll just show you. I'm subtracting a tiny, tiny, tiny amount from every note. If I don't do that, sometimes when they don't overlap, but when they're directly connected, the MIDI notes, sometimes they don't all play correctly, I've figured out. So that's all I had to do really is just that little move. And then this move, for anything I'm going to keep, I'm also going to, this is something I always do, is to change the velocity. And this is kind of a standard thing. It always comes back to this particular curve. I raise the lowest sounds a little bit, and I duck the highest sounds just a little bit. So let's see. So I'm hitting apply. You guys, I'm not. See now there's so much crazy chat going on. I can't even reply to all of them. So what I've done is I've compressed and actually boosted a little bit of the sound of these. Now the piano sounds pretty darn good usually. It sounds like a piano. There's no advertisement for Ivory 2, but that's it. So, okay. Now, one of the other moves I'll need to do is I need to move everything over by a bar, and I do that in what's called the sequence menu. I'm not trying to do a tutorial necessarily in this app, but in this program. But I might as well tell you what I'm doing with this stuff, at least. I have way too much stuff selected, so I don't need all that. Yoink. And let's see. So I'm just going to give 2 bars of count in. So I'm just going to, I have to put this on the grid. I have to make whole note the grid, and then I tap twice to the right, bink, bonk, and I'm on the 3rd bar. However, it moved the conductor track as it always does, which I need it to do because there's a ton of time signature changes in this chart. Will says, teach us the ways of your Jesse chords. I can do no less than to teach you the ways. Let's see, the tempo on this bad boy is nothing hit. What is the tempo on this thing? It should be 228, very specific. So what I'm going to do is I have to go here and import. Oh, I had it, 228, bank. At the very beginning, I wonder if that's the very beginning. I need it on the downbeat. Okay, didn't quite get it, but I'll move it over. And there's actually a slicker way to do this. There's a much slicker way to do this in event, MIDI events, but that's okay, I got it done. So what that'll do, when I have the click track on, woo! The verb on the speaking voice is kind of hilarious, Zach. Yeah, it's like it's my TED Talk. I know. I tried. Oh wow, the pedal is severe on this thing. I'm gonna have to redo the pedal. Who was it? Was it Will? Last night they gave me the business for not using the reverb. Yeah, so it's on because when I'm singing the input. I have that setting on my console here, and I've got this kick butt Real Verb Pro from UA. It's fine. It lets you. What's the shape of the room you want to be in, and what's the size, and what material? Ooh, marble and plywood, and it's really hilarious. But I found something that kind of worked at one time, and it doesn't get printed. The sound that gets printed is dry, and then I can add verb in here. But it's just more inspiring while we sing. I really should turn it off. It's really dorky, honestly. Will, come on, man. I got to turn it off. Here, this is it. That's so disappointing, isn't it? It's so boring. All right, I'll put it back. I'm going to put it back. All right, so here we go. Yeah, you could. So that was the beginning of I'm Old Fashioned, arranged by Julia Dollison, adapted by Carrie Marsh, her husband. But I There was something going on with the pedaling that was, oh yeah, the pedaling is a nightmare here. Hold on, let me find that. That is controller 64. I have learned over the years, and it is totally screwed. I thought I actually was doing something good for myself in putting in some hidden into the file, putting in some hidden pedaling at some point. But that's why I'm showing you the whole process. So this is super dry. Oh God, this is gonna be fun. Now, what's going on here? Oh, it's not receiving enough video. I wonder why. So what's going on is understands. Yeah, that's about the right tempo. What happens there? Oh, that's weird. But I'm gonna get rid of all that stuff anyway. So okay, so you're seeing the. Oh, whoa. Whoa, something went very weird with the MIDI import here, you guys. Very weird with the MIDI import. The song is just over suddenly, and I don't know why. Gumdrops. Okay, so I've got a little bit of work to do on this, but hang out, have fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it didn't import the whole song. I have to do that much again. And so going back to Sibelius. Yeah, I really don't know what happened there. That's very strange. Okay, so as I was saying, so you got a pair of strands. All right, I'm hyper tonight. What I really wanted to do was access the score. Thank you very much. See, I have vowel morph in my speaking voice. It's happening now. Okay, so seriously, guys, is this? Whoa. Whoa. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. It's easy. It's easy fix. I close this tab. There's another file that I used. I wrote one. It was like restart or something. I'm old-fashioned restart, not I'm old-fashioned. So that one, hopefully, is not saved on another device. Holy crap. Let's all together take a bathroom break while I go upstairs and send myself this file, because I'm positive that it's up on my upstairs computer. I wrote this chart, so I'm going dark for a second. Yeah, sorry. Okay. I got it. You're still here. Did everybody use the restroom like I told you to? Okay. All right. It hasn't shown up in Dropbox yet because, no, it has now showed up. There it is. I'm old-fashioned restart. So I need to do it again. It won't take long. All that stuff is very quick. Oh, yeah. Here's the full chart. Looks like that. There you go, guys. Okay. MIDI, export. It's called restart. Yeah, I'm just going to call it MIDI, and it's going to go I better say 2. I'm out of breath. Okay, got it. And go to that same place, my drive, old-fashioned MIDI 2, pull that in, and yay. Oh, no, but it's not going to come in until I create some extra MIDI files like the ones I used to have. So here's me doing all that again, because it's fun to watch and I really like it. And I'm totally not bored of this. Okay, it's Friday night and I'm partying. Okay, so I can get rid of all of this business here. Goodbye. Piano part, thank you. Yay. Bass part, you go up, yeah. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, and then this goes away. Delete. And this goes away. And I do, remember all the moves? Now do we remember it? Okay. What was the first thing I did? The first thing I did was grabbed a random patch and moved it. No. The first thing I did was go to project audio, I'm panicking, why? Velocity and apply, and the duration and apply, grab the whole thing, go into the sequence, oh gosh darn it. Sequence menu, after I've selected it and not unselected it, and whole note, move to the right twice, bank, bonk, zoom in a little bit on the conductor track, yoink, 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 go up here with this and find exactly 228. 228, my friends. Oh, did I change it? I must have made it slower later. I must have decided later it was going to be slower. It's 212. It's 212 now. Wow, what a scandal. Just call me Scott Pruitt then. Too soon. Too soon. It's 219. I need to get 218. It's so. I'm being so dumb doing it this way. But no, I don't need 218. 212. You guys don't mind seeing me manic in front of you, do you? Okay, and come on. I need it. I need 2. It's 211. I can't get it. Okay, so I'm going to go to the event. Here's how I should have been doing this whole time. I'm just being a total dork not doing it this way. Yeah, so I don't need all those. I just need this to say, please, 212. That's the only thing. Bing bong. No. Not key change. Okay, it says 212 and no other tempos in the world. It's all fine. Here we go. And something disastrous is happening. What happened in the bass part? What's going on, bass part? Why are you unhappy? Is that, wait, why? Seriously, why is that? What's going on? Oh my God, something very weird's going on with the bass part. I'm confused. Okay, this actually is starting to become annoying to all of you, I presume. I have to do that exact move again, pulling the MIDI in. I just need to carefully see what, because I'm moving too fast. Bianca, thanks. There you go. All right, and you're all remembering what I haven't done yet. I haven't added a bunch of MIDI tracks. Let me just add them this way. I think it's, nope. I never do it that way, so projects, God dang it. Add track, add MIDI track, it's this and M. So these two buttons and M, bump, 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 bump. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, but you know, to drag a thing in, it has to have the right number of tracks. Okay, I'm really hoping the bass part's cool. And let's see, kids, are you having fun out there? Pulling this up and putting it in the right place. Piano and bass. Getting rid of the drum thing because nobody wants that there. And then we once again delete the MIDI, although I'll probably have another problem. And so if I were to start, it would be cool except for all the washy, all that washy stuff that that I was telling you about earlier with the extra pedaling that I need to manually do later. Region. Seriously, I want everybody to try using this for ASMR and just see how it goes. Me being frantic and randomly playing loud noises on the computer here. And let's see. So do the velocity, that should be fine. I'm just watching carefully the bass track to see if anything changes, because at some point I obviously changed something. It probably came up in the when I did the big move, what I'm about to do right now. So hopefully this is cool. Bass part, I want you to move with. You got to move with. Okay, here we go. 1, 2 bars. Right. Except for the pedaling, and I'll fix the pedaling. Okay, conductor track, you can go. Oh, no, you can't go, because once again, I have to create a tempo of. I'm just going to, this time I'm going to go straight to the event list and not mess around. So event list, thank you, hello. This chaotic, crazy event list, I need to say, please insert a tempo change. And it's going to happen in bar 1. And that tempo is going to be 212. Are we happy? We're happy. Bank, boom, bomb, beam, boom. Okay, now, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sugar to bang, sugar to bang. Got it. Now, we have no conductor track. We don't need that. I'm going to get rid of that pedal because it's super annoying, and that is done via the use of controller 64, like I said. And grabbing these guys. God, I'm giving myself a headache. Okay. What do we got? Bass, is this the right location of the bass part? Let's see, or is it too low? No, that's right. By default, Trillion, you have to put it up an octave, or it's it just reads everything the wrong octave from what you input. But this is this template file. I think I've already done that. So okay, so this should now go on for the whole chart. I have a whole bunch of pedals to get rid of now, thankfully. Wait, now let's see if this. Maybe I did it better here. No, it's total trash. Okay. That is what we call a garbage. And it's super hard to select stuff at the very bottom here. Please select it. No, it's not going to, so I'm going to individually grab these stupid nodes. Oh, and it grabs them. It adds more nodes. Just please. There you go. And again, that's good. Grabbing these. Delete. Deleted. Checking the email, checking the email. Oh. I accidentally deleted a bunch of bass notes, which I didn't want to do. Anybody in Brigadoon like I was as a kid? That was a Dinah reference. Okay, meow. All right. Oh, good grief. All right, here we go, guys. So what I really ought to do, I need to get the bass part should work. It's the nanner part that I need to, whoa. Weird, right? Page 7 is ridiculous. I didn't mean for that. I'll have to fix that. No guitar part for now. I'll have Steve Kowalczyk put his awesomeness on that later. Isn't it just, the intros, it's just so killing. And yeah, and there's some vocals on that match kind of what Julia does in her original. Okay, so now all I have to do is I just need to pedal as if I were playing in this opening. Yes. And Julia will sing this demo, of course. All right, here we go. So now, this is me trying to pedal efficiently here. Let's see if I can do it. I must select a track on which to record. Here you go, guys. here I actually am going to play, so I'll get rid of the pedal I just added there. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, would I get rid of that? Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to do the same in these other spots where that finger comes in. Yeah, there it is. Down, down, sugar the king. Once again, same deal. Just wondering, when I was on last time, just remembered you were singing the soprano vocals, but I thought Julia did that. Why was that? Yeah, totally. Very specific situation there. Julia always sings the gal's parts, except for this one particular situation where we wanted to get this, there's a bebop chart that she likes to, the house rule basically is that she sings without pitch correction. We just don't pitch her at all. We pitch me all we want. We go by robo-carry. I'm totally brazen about it. When I do these demos, it's very practical. My part of it is practical, but hers is artistic. She is leaving art for the world, in my opinion. And so we don't want to pitch correct her voice and kind of, I don't want it to be adulterated, you know, like it's just, she can kill it. She can just totally destroy this stuff. So she has the ability, but she'll take her time when she does it. And which is why she's not going to stream really. We might do a thing where like she records the process and stuff so you can see it, especially on this one. We hope to try a thing like that maybe, but we'll see. But that particular tune needed to be done really quick for the group that's rehearsing it, because they're rehearsing now. They rehearse in the summer. And so we just needed to really get that demo knocked out really fast. So I just kind of just you know, hucked out all those high notes myself, really quick, and then went in and pitched it. So so that's the deal. Yeah, never mind RoboCop, we have RoboCarry. I'm proud of my Melodyne skills. Oh yeah, and this is and Alicia, you might appreciate this. This is my little contribution on this tune. It's sort of one of the developers in this chart. One of the main developing section in this chart goes a different place, but it's based on her vibe, obviously. So I'm going to try to see if I can lay down some pedals on this. Oh, I needed one there. Let me back all that up. Sorry, guys. I have to fix that one. Oh, you know what? All that's already written out there. I don't need those. I mean, they're basically self-pedaled the way they're notated, as you can kind of see. Let's see. There was one really bad pedal. I'll just find it later. The computer's running fast enough that I don't think I have to render all this audio. So this is my developing contribution here. Ash, I thought you, or Alicia, Ashley. Sorry, Alicia. Okay, this one's a pedal, doesn't it? Yeah, a lot of pedaling beats. Modulation. Why not? Play that. Sick, yeah? It's going to be cool. I'm excited about the modulation in this chart, actually. I think it's going to work out. Let's see. Bass will go off sooner than I want, but I want this to resonate for a while. And boom. Okay, cool. And then the bass, I'll just hold out that long. I still have this, yeah, the grid's on. Okay, so it ends there. Bass, you need to please end here. You'll just fade out. Can you explain the modulation if you get the chance? Yeah. You know, the modulation was actually the choice of which key to go was completely arbitrary. What is it? Up a major third? It's up a major third, and I didn't want to do like a half step or a whole step or something kind of obvious. I wanted to, you know, since the whole thing's modal and surprising and moves around, I wanted to do something a little different, so we just went a major third. Then I worked backward, kind of. I think if you go through if you want to take the time, it's hours, but if you go through the old-fashioned videos as I'm kind of laying this thing out and getting to this development section, I think one of them is marked like I'm going to do the developing stuff on this. It's not the first session, I know. It might be the second or third. I just kind of worked backward into how to get into this key effectively, and it's just kind of ears on that, ears and mostly just being able to sort of execute what I was hearing most of the time from moment to moment there. And it's all in the writing process. There's quite a bit going on, but because I'm very, very smart, and sorry, I feel like it's so narcissistic, this whole thing. I'm sorry. I realize that. I try to minimize that if possible. Okay, so all I've got here is see, these voicings are actually what I want, but it's so convenient just to have these. I might actually just leave that stuff for now. I might just leave that stuff for now, and then maybe if I'll feel inspired to go back in and do more comping. But I think it's okay. The bass part being written out. I mean, that'll just let me get into the singing like right away. So I think I want to do that. So y'all are here having fun, hanging out. Yeah, thanks. Well, I appreciate that. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay. So let me. I'll let the tune play, and then I'll talk about. I'll let the background play, and I'll just talk about what's going to happen. And then I'll start to record it. There's an important thing I got to do. There's an important thing I need to do, and that is to not have all this red. There you go. That's fine. I don't like seeing the red. No offense if like your school colors are red or something, but it's especially Julia's thing. Red is gross. She doesn't like to. It's blood and stop and it's a political thing too. I don't mind saying at all. If that offends you and you still like my music, you can decide whether to keep paying attention to my stream. It's not blue exactly, but it's just not red. Okay. Gosh, so controversial, Marsh. So on this chart, we need SSATB. We don't have baritones, I don't think. I ever wrote any baritones. So I think this is right, SSATB. That's my like kind of default setup, and we got a solo track, so we're good there. I've got some drum tracks that I actually don't need because he sends me mono tracks, and in the template I still like it's sort of it's archaic that I still have those stereo tracks there for drums, so I get rid of those. Piano and bass I'll use. Guitar I'll have later, although that is also going to be a mono track for guitar, so I'll add it when Steve comes over. Drums master is handy to have, but I'm going to move this down here. I don't think there's any verb on the track. There's verb on my voice, obviously, as you can tell, but I haven't put verb on the track yet. So here's the deal. It's literally my favorite color. Lol, no worries though. Hey man, it's all good. We all got our thing. So yeah, intro. I'll just talk you through it. So intro, as you can see, still a little washy there. I gotta fix that. So Comes directly from what Julia sings on the album, and then we've got some harmony written in. Got a common chord voicing there that works over everything. I'm old-fashioned, I love the moonlight, I love the old-fashioned things. So the verse, and then we got some ensemble vocals. Ooh, upon my window pane, and then boom, the group. Starry song that April sings. This year's fancies, chords, chord, but sighing sighs, holding hands, these my heart understands. That's the one difference, Ashley, Alicia, you will recognize that C minor as being different there. As long as you agree to stay, old-fashioned with me to come, bucket to gang, shuck it to gang, 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 get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, gang. And then it kind of develops, goes a little polyphonic, gets a little bit of motion going, and then octave again, little scatting, I think for this thing we're going to get right into backgrounds on this tune, and we won't do a repeat here. I think that's the move. Two backgrounds and pop, shuck it, ha, ha, ba-do-wa, bugga-da-ha, bugga-da-ha, oh, ba-do-wa, bugga-da-ha, bugga-da-ha, oh, ba-do-wa, ha, bugga-da-ha, da-da-ba-da, 1, 2, 3. And this is developer. And you won't hear me doing all this time. Little thing, and it starts to build. We get 2 parts. Pocket the do shaka the gang. That all happens there, and then this is now officially the intro to the second half of the tune. So the sound of rain upon my window pane, the starry song that April sings. This year fancy, fancy, but whoa, back, I'm old. Whoops, fix that. And as long as you agree to stay, old-fashioned with me to gang, shake it to gang, shake it to gang, 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 gang. 1, 2, whoa, way, da da da, shake it to gang, gang, gang. Rings. Oh, I have chills. I'm so excited. So let me start singing some vocals, some jazz vocals right now. Thank you very much. I haven't rendered the rhythm section yet, and sometimes I will do that to save myself a little bit of overhead in the RAM area because these software synths are kind of big. However, I think they can hang, and so I will put a little bit of. Oh, it's already on there. No, it's not yet. I need to put it on Ivory, which is sitting right here. So the piano needs to get a little bit of verb just to sound pretty while we're listening to it. Bass doesn't obviously need any. Will, generally, how do you decide when to have the ensemble be homophonic, singing lyrics, scat, syllables, etc.? I just love how it's also seamless. You know, Will, I have a magic 8-ball that I keep beside me, and no, it shouldn't be silly. I'll just be like, yeah, should I go to 4 parts here? And signs point to yes, and be like, cool, 4 parts. No, honestly, it's just a sense of it's a sense that I have moving linearly, like left to right in a chart of. Well, I've kind of played that card recently. I've done this sort of 3-part gospel triad kind of thing here, a little too much. Let me now infuse something there. It's a lot about surprises. It's a lot about trying to build in surprises into the chart, while also making some parts, sing-alongable a little bit. Sing-alongable, it's a thing. There's nothing. Nothing cut and dried about it, but yeah, making it sound seamless, of course, is the big is the prize. That's the goal. That's the hope. So I'm glad you think it is, but I don't know. I think you kind of get a sense of it. That's kind of why I broadcast all the arranging videos, because it's hard to describe. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong camera. It's hard to describe why. And as an arranging teacher. It's difficult for me sometimes to explain why those decisions happen. Like modulation, because why not? Well, modulation because it seems like it'll be a little tired, actually, to repeat, like bogado game. We've heard that a lot at that point. So I'm like, yeah, I think the ears are a little fatigued in that idea. At least educated ears like that would like this kind of music generally. Like, obviously, we're talking about people who are jazz fans, and specifically like ensemble vocal jazz, like artistic-ish kind of ensemble vocal jazz stuff, sung in schools, sung in colleges and in high schools with really good programs and all that. But I had to take a Rubio break there. Okay. All right, I got to do this. So. Ooh, wah, 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 wah. So my tenors and basses do the same thing. So I have 6 of these to sing because if you haven't seen this yet, I stack all my recordings. It's left, right, and middle for each part. That's just the way I do it. It works pretty well. There's other ways to stack. You can do 2, but I think 3 allows it to blend a little better. 4 is kind of unnecessary to me for the most part, but. Watching Jacob Collier do these things has been amazing. Like, watch his live streams when he makes those. It's just so incredible how he comes up with it on the spot like that, and it's just so utterly brilliant. In 2 hours, he'll do. I mean, granted, it's like there'll be like a 14-second clip, but he's doing the sickest, most incredible reharmonization on these. It's the I Harm You live streams. He's done, I think, 2 of them. Maybe did he do 3? If he did the 3rd one, I think maybe I haven't watched it yet. But it's beyond genius what he's doing. Beyond genius. Unfreaking believable. The skill and the talent and the ears that guy has. But he'll sometimes do. He talks about. He's like, yeah, if I need a little bit more of this one note, I'll record it a couple more times because he's got the hotkey for add a track very memorized. Like I was looking for the MIDI one. I had a MIDI track. No, he knows all that stuff in Logic really, really well. All right, let's do this, guys. Ooh. So it'll be. I'll just give it. I'm going to give it a read and see if I can. It's actually a pretty long phrase. I'll see if I can gut it out here. Did I get out at the right time? Let me see if I cut that off at the right spot. Oh, it should have cut off right when it went to a 4/4 bar, did I? Oh, no, you know what? I think I was way late on cutting off. Or I was early. I was early on the cutoff. Dang, I got it right too. I'll get it. That's right. I have to do it 6 times, so I might as well do it again. This time. Julia's gonna love me for that, man. Colorado has made it hard to hold those long notes for sure. Ooh. Wow, wow. Get my cutoff right. I know I had to add that because I tried singing it when I was writing. I was like, oh, that is too long of a line. So I added that little eighth note rest just before the whoa, but. Wow, wow. Three more of those. Do you have it in you? Sure I do. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, cool. Done with that first phrase, done with page one page down. How many pages is this chart, actually? I'm just curious. That really doesn't count. It was not a whole lot of singing I had to do there. You will notice, as part of the process, that I am, why do I have brown? I kind of don't like the color scheme here. Boo. No brown, no brown. Come on. Yeah, although it is not red, I'm not down for brown down here. Oh, God. Sometimes the things just come right out of my mouth. Pastels? Oh, that's so sweet. I like it. Hey, man, why not? Now it's too reddish, man. It's too reddish. It's too reddish. Pastels 2. Bright green or something? That might be a little... Oh, that's hyper annoying. Come on, guys. Let me get this right now. Let's see. Come on, guys. Come on, get this right, you guys. New Mexico, it says. Oh, more brown. Colors, yum? Nope. Colors, cartoon? Oh, that's cool. I'll take that. I'll take some green. That's cool. I like it fine. All right. So, moving on. Julie has a solo. Why is it not playing the verb? Oh, I know why. Ivory, no, wait. Oh, because there's no reverb because it got rid of that. Too much red doesn't exist. Oh, man. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's a fine color. It's a fine color. My high school was red and black. It's okay. So we're cool. I'll put a bright verb on this for now. Now, and then. Okay. No. This is a pretty active tune. I don't think we don't want much of a. We don't want much reverb on here. Okay, so the sound of. Fashion things, and this is where I come in. Ooh, okay. So now, I have this thing covering up your chat. Okay, so that's it. 33. I got 2 bars, and I'll be in. Basses. Ooh. Let me just get those 2 oohs real quick. The footballs. Slight sort of pickup or rearticulation on the second ooh if you didn't notice. Ooh, tenors. Yeah, my body was not ready for the D-natural, I guess. If I didn't say natural on that, it would have been really terrible. Okay. It's not terrible. It's just a joke that I wouldn't want to make on this stream. Which is, falsetto is really how I probably ought to have done that anyway. Because it's very piano. It's very quiet. It don't make a lot of sound. It's cool. It's cool. Okay, so make some cleanliness on here. Just fade into that. Cool. All right. Now what? The starry song that April sings. The starry song that really? Oh yeah, because otherwise it'd be B flat against a B natural. That's why I did it. The starry song that April sings. The starry song that April sings. Dummy. The starry song that April sings. Yeah. The starry song that April sings. The starry song that April sings. Vocal jazz crescendo. Gotta love it. Okay. The starry song that April sings. 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 That's what it is. The starry song that April sings. The starry song that April sings. The starry song that April sings. My tone is terrible tonight. I'm sorry, guys. The starry song that April sings. All right. And again, slice off the ends, make it look clean. I'm clean. And put that one down. Okay. This year's fancies. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. Sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. So this year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. I think I can do that. This year's fancies. To be efficient, to be able to sing that many bars at once. Let's try. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. Ooh. Man, in the middle of that, I was like, "Ooh, I'll bet that goes on," and it does go on. To which note? I don't know if I cut that off exactly on beat 3, but I can do that in post, as we say. I can have cut that off. I can actually have sung different notes, as you have maybe learned if you watch me Melodyne. And watch me Nay Nay. Okay. This year's fancy sings. This year's This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. I think I held it to 4. Yeah, I'll fix it. Although I need to, yeah, I think I'll remember. I just don't want to re-sing it right now. Okay, because I'd have to definitely keep re-singing it. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. So hopefully I remembered that the left side was the correct one, and I fix all the timing there. Yeah. ASMR, you gotta love it. Is you gonna stop making ASMR jokes? I like ASMR. I like it too. I'm just kidding. Man, quit being so defensive or something about your ASMR. Okay. This year's fancies are I wonder throughout the summer if I'm going to go completely bonkers doing these, and it'll just all be documented here. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but hands, these my, what is it? These my heart. Something weird happen over here? No. These my heart, what is it? These my heart understands. Okay, good. This year's fancies. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. Ooh. I get all these basses hanging out. Sings. This year's fancies are passing. Darn it. Almost had it. This year's fancies are passing. Fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. Ooh. The decrescendo, as you noticed, it's my amazing studio technique. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. Ooh. Okay, cleaning up once again. That's what I gotta do. I gotta do little songs. I have to use my voice more, I think, is what I need to do on this stream. I need to talk, and I need to do little songs while I'm doing cleanup work like this, and I need to completely lose my voice as soon as possible. That's probably the best plan, I think. Probably shouldn't be hydrating so much, though. That's the thing. Okay, staying into, okay. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. I wrote a scoop on that. To be. I mean, it's quick. That's how I want to be. Let's just do that. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. It's really how I want to be. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. Okay. That's that. So yeah, you're like, why are you doing 6? Tenors and bass do the same thing. That's why. Okay, as long as you... I said I was supposed to do song. Okay. What else? As long as you agree. As long as you agree to stay. I mean, come on. Look at that voice leading. Really? Good job, past me. Sick, though. Actually, it really worked out nicely. I don't remember doing that. Long as you agree to stay. All right. As long how I want to be. As long as you agree to stay. Oh, whoops. But I didn't get it, though. As long... Didn't get that either. How I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Oh my God, this is exciting. Holy crap. I'm so excited to do this chart. As long as you agree to stay. Oh, I gotta get that in tune though, even though I can pitch it. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned. Wait, that's... that's also not the right note. Agree to stay, as long as you agree to stay. Old-fashioned with me. Old-fashioned should be softer. I hope I did that right. As long as you agree to stay. No, to stay. Come on, Marsh. Let's get it. As long as you agree to stay. Old-fashioned with me. And I need to do the... I need to do old-fashioned again. Old-fashioned with me. Yeah, that needed to happen. Okay. How I want to be, as long as you agree to stay. Old-fashioned. Dang it. Old-fashioned with me. All right. It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's no problem. You like the juice? We get you more juice. You like the juice? We get you more juice. Tenors. What do you do? As long as you agree to stay. You are welcome, tenors. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Oh. Can you tell a tenor wrote this? I was like, I just don't want to think at all. I just want to... Now watch me not get it. How I want to be, as long as you agree to stay. Old-fashioned with... Except I sang too long and old. I want to be soft. To stay. Old-fashioned with me. As long as you agree. As long as you agree to stay. Old-fashioned. I keep doing that. Agree to stay. Old-fashioned with me. One more. As long how I want to be. As long as you agree to stay. Old-fashioned with me. First time I remembered it was the last take. Okay, and then move some of these punches. You get the edges there. I'm cleaning it up. I'm cleaning it up. I'm cleaning it right now. Cleaning it up. Cleaning this thing up. Cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. Making sound good. Then what happens? Oh yeah, then there's a whole bunch of crap that happens actually, and I can probably go ahead and put my edge edit fades here, and then take a drink from my Stanley bottle, and choke, which would be awesome. Oh, and choke again after I talk about choking. It's funny to me, but yeah. You're like, okay, guys. Let's see. One. Yadabe. Yadabe abadua. Yadabe abadua. Yadabe abadua. Where does that happen? Yadabe abadua. That's where it happens. Yadabe abadua. Yadabe abadua. Yadabe abadua. No decrescendo, right? Not really. Yadabe abadua. Yadabe abadua. Okay. And while I clean, I got a question from Will Torres who says, how do you pan the parts and tracks to make it sound fuller? I pan them. We sing everything 3 times, right? And then one of them goes in the left, one goes in the middle. I don't know if you can see the letters and stuff. Depends on how zoomed in you are on this thing or how good the resolution is. Stream health is good, so I hope it's good resolution. But it's just a TL, TR, TM. So that's tenor left, tenor right, tenor middle. And I usually start at the bottom of it, so the middle one's first. And since I wear both cans on my head, my ears, I hear both sides rather than starting with left. And then it's kind of weird singing with only the left side done. But I kind of pre-pan it, so I mean, yeah, you're hearing it. I think I would imagine that it would give you a stereo sound. Are you getting stereo? Do you feel like if I mute all of these, let's see. If I mute all of these, is this only coming out of the left side for anybody who has headphones? I'm just curious if you guys have stereo. First of all, it's probably super soft. Here's the bass left too. So I'm curious if you guys are hearing if you're hearing stereo, because that'll sound fuller for sure than if it's mono. It's not bad mono. I mean, when but I mean, you kind of want that. You want that space. You want that sort of stereo space in this thing. So that's the way I do it, the panning. Now, I did talk to Kelly Garner, who's a real great vocal jazzer and really studio musician and engineer. Works a lot in Nashville and has worked in Nashville a bunch. It's stereo. Thanks, Zach. Yeah, all right. She talked about a method of panning where you could have like soprano, so if you imagine the full, I'm looking at the wrong direction. If you imagine the full panning as like, 180 degrees possible, like right now I have like right, left, and middle. So basically I have one choir all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and up the middle. You can see that on the mixing board. It's just hard panned. Here they are. So like, for example, you can see the altos and tenor, like they're like that. Middle's in the middle. So, but the way she talked about possibly doing it that I thought was intriguing, but I haven't really gotten into it, is to say like, tighter, like soprano, the left soprano here, middle soprano, and a right soprano, but like the altos are a little over the side, bing, bing, bing. Then it's kind of, everybody sort of still gets their space. Every part still kind of gets a little bit of stereo space, but they've got that chorus effect to what they're doing. So I like that idea. That was kind of cool. I haven't done, I've tried it once or twice and I liked it fine, but I don't know. I guess I've kept it simple and not done that. So let me find out where I sing next. Okay, there it is, real quick. It's in 76, and they go. Is that right? Is it 76? Should it be 76? That makes sense. Let's see, 3/4 bar. It should be the third 3/4 bar. Yeah. So it's my 75. No, it's my 75, which makes sense because it's 73 on the chart. I put 2 bars at the beginning, so that's 2 more. Do 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 oh do 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 oh. Anything after that? No. Do 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 oh. Okay, that's what's happening here. Do 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 do. Second. Do 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 ah. Do 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 oh. Those rhythms still mess with me. Julia writes hers. Her chart is in 6/8 the way it's written and stuff. I just simplified it to keep the denominator the same the whole time. But do 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 oh. And 4/4 of course. Do 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 oh, can't wait to do this. I need you, Zach. No, it's much sooner than that. Do 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 do. Nar, 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 nar. Do do. What are the notes? Do do do. I don't have perfect pitch, you guys. Do 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 do. That's why I have this this big chair that goes back like that, reclines, just for decrescendos. Do 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 do. Not kidding. That's not why I have it, but it works. Do do do. challenging. Good luck, tenores at Sacramento State. Let's put some fades on here. Fades on here. Gotta put fades on, fades on, fades on. Put the fades on. Don't fade me. Okay. These people trying to fade me. Call me on my cell phone. Okay. Homestar Runner references if you like. I try to make my references as obscure as absolutely possible. Okay, so now backgrounds, where do they start? Let me just, well, I can tell you it's 96 in this chart. I just know that because I remember that I said it was two extra bars from the beginning. So, so I've got do 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 ah. Just do that line real quick. Do 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 ah. So tempting to go on, but I don't want to turn the page. Do 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 ah. Do 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 ah. Got a little ugly. Do 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 ah. Around midnight, right? Do 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 da da da. Well, here it is. Do 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 ah. Do 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 ah. Do 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 ah. Clean it, I got it, clean it up. I like my edge and it's clean. Just like my... Okay, anyway. Day, day, oh, do, ah, da, da. Day, day, oh. Wrong, that's on the tenor line. Here we go. Day, day, oh, do, ah, da, da. Flarange, thank you. Day, day, oh. Day, day, oh, do, ah, da, da. Who knows a flarange? Is Zach there? Do you know a flarange? Do you remember that? Did I talk about that in the group I used to direct back in the day at jazz school? Come a long way since then, yeah, bud? Since what did we, oh man. It was a sweet situation. I loved it. Because the mix of skill levels in that group, we could have done crazier stuff, man. Oh man, it was a weird situation, wasn't it? It was fun though. I had fun working with you guys. Day, day, oh, do, ah, da, da. That's kind of bad timing on that, but that's okay. Why did I put the fades already? That was dumb to put the fades on the right side. Do you see how they are gone? They will be gone again here too soon. What do we have? Day, 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 oh, day, 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 oh, do, ah, da, da. Day, day, oh, do, ah, da, da. Day, day, oh. Wait. Oh, you responded. Hold on. Been spreading the good word of flarange ever since. I spelled wrong. I know there is literally no wrong way to spell it. I'm telling you. S-M-I-T-H. Y-A-H-O-O. It all is pronounced flarange. Flarange is life. Day, day, oh, do, ah, da, da. That's awesome. I like that spelling, actually. Flarange, yeah. Somebody, there's on Urban Dictionary, you can look it up. don't know how it's spelled, but I think they put an umlaut on it, maybe. It was from my New York All-State back in the day, and some kid put it on Urban Dictionary. Sforzando piano crescendo, baby. Okay. De de o do da da. We got to tell like the concert band people, we got to tell orchestra conductors, we got to tell everybody about the flarange. Big band directors, you know, they all want to know. They all want to know the mystery of the flarange. Okay, getting silly. Staying silly. Silly is life also. Now what? I think let's see. Let's just break this up into two. Life is short, you know? Yeah. God dang it. That, to me, is a blooper. Oh, I just remembered the origin of the word. What an amazing record. Remember the origin of the word, amazing recording. Nice. I'm not sure I remember that. I don't know if I remember that. Let me get the, okay. Oh, impeccable dynamic control, Marsh. I'm such a schlub compared to my wife, man. As a singer, god dang it. No, you know what, flarange? Well, yeah. I tell you what, you probably heard some bad scat, and I played that for you. And Jennifer could have played that for you too. Jennifer Barnes could have played that for you too. But it did originate from bad scat syllable, but I don't have a recording of it. It came, flarange came from UNC Greeley Jazz Festival, the first time I ever judged it. I was an undergrad student at KU, if I remember right, in like 98, 99, something like that. I don't know. Long time back. No, probably it had to have been like 99 or 2000, I guess, because I was teaching at that point. Yeah, I mean, I was in like the group mic room, you know, that's one way to put it. The group mic room sometimes has the younger, you know, kids are trying it out for the first time. And a kid with, you know, a sequin bow tie and a hat and everything took a good old solo on Java Jive or something like, not Java Jive, but some tune. Why crap on Java Jive? I shouldn't do that. But just, yeah, some tune. And he was like really getting after it. And his big peak moment of the solo was sweetly up, flarange. You know, and I just thought, and I laughed a little bit on the mic as I was giving feedback, and then I was like, oh crap, how do I not laugh at that retroactively? And there was no way to not do that, really. So that's all. That's the story. And so I just remember that as like flarange. Wow, holy crap. Oh, this is easy. Tenors, let's do it. Love it when the voice cracks because it's getting late. Man, kids, do not crane your neck the way I do. It's a terrible technique. I wish I didn't do it. It's very hard for me to fix that in this setting. And get the sound I want. Ugh. I know, I'm a voice teacher too. It's the worst. Yeah, I'm kind of singing like trash tonight. I'm sorry, you guys. But it is the process in the chart that you are interested in, I presume, and not my skill as a singer. Or my skill as a person who mixes their weird, offensive accents, I think, and risks alienating a lot of people. I need to add a slur to this. Marsh, come on, get it right. That's 2 demerits for you. Oh, I never forget a slur. I never forget a slur. That's, and I grew up in Kansas, so I heard plenty. What? No, I don't know. Oh, I. Oh, wait. My God. I was actually shocked at how simple that line was. Why do I mean, I need this. I want this to be a level 5 chart for Gao and her group. The voice leading is, I mean, I just did this really, really hard groove and high chart. And I think I paid more attention to voice leading and was more attentive on this chart. It's looking like a level 4 now, even with the 3+4 and all that stuff. I don't know, maybe it's a 5, but these aren't hard lines so far. Maybe I've lost touch with what it is, but that's an easy line to sing. Oh, oh, ya da do way. God, cut it off on 3, dum-dum. Okay, now I got to sit and listen to that guy. I don't have to. I'm going to re-sing that because it's going to annoy the crap out of me for the next 6 passes. Oh, ya da do way. See, that's what Julia would do, is get it right, except it would sound better. Oh, ya da do way. Creative use of syllables there. Oh, ya da do way. Pitches all over the place, man. Oh, ya, oh, oh, ya da do way, ya da do way. Okay, it's level 5, fine. Oh, oh, ya da do way, I don't count that. I was barely hanging on reading that. Oh, 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 ya da do way. With a breath release like it should have. Oh, ya da do way. Oh, ya da do way. Oh, we've had attrition. We've had attrition in our. I don't blame anybody. It's Friday night. It's getting late. It's super late on the East Coast and Central. Oh, it's okay, you guys. I'm not in it for the numbers. I'm in it for the. What am I doing? Jesus, stop doing accents, man. God, ridiculous. This is super. I can't put this up. Look, I'm not like that, you guys. I'm super liberal. I really am. I promise. I swear I'm sensitive and stuff. Ha ha oh ha ha oh barua barua ha ha oh barua. Okay, there we go. Ha ha barua ha ha oh barua. Gets aggressive here, guys. Ha ha oh barua. Ha ha oh barua. Audrey, you dug it? All right. Thank you. So what is that? Honestly, Audrey, what does it say about you? You know, if you like that kind of filthy humor. I don't. God dang it. Sorry. Thank you, Audrey, for your support. So what's the issues thing? I'm so curious. So where'd your name come from? Is it one of those now? I have a guess. Because sometimes, right, the names we put on these things are like, we chose them a long time ago, maybe, or something. You know, I've seen that a lot. I ask people about it, and they're like, "Oh man, I've had that forever." I don't know. I had it when I was in junior high or something. But what's Audrey issues? Is that Is that a thing? I'm just curious. And maybe you're like, I don't know, man. It's a username. Leave me alone. Or you definitely not answer that question. You were just supportive of me, man. I should be super nice. I should just probably shut up and sing, I guess. But maybe with some accents, if you don't mind. Okay. Let me just, I should try some obscure accent that is very hard to place. You don't, dang it, it's kind of sounding specific and I don't like it. Okay, here we go. Just get her done, get her done. So yeah, I had this as a rant account name, so I would rant about issues, and the name kind of stuck. Lol, yay, cool. You rant about issues. Oh, you did videos then? You did like vlog stuff, and you would rant. Oh, that's awesome. Well, the good thing is, Audrey, that here in 2018, there really are no issues for us to really talk about or rant about anymore. Everything's kind of going fine, right? Don't you think? So I assume you're not doing those anymore. I imagine you get fed up doing those, doing some rants like that. This is so strange. I accidentally left one system on this page, so I just need to memorize it. It goes ha, oh, ba-doo-wah, ha, oh, ba-doo-wah. So that's the next one. And she says, yup. We're in it together. We're gonna make it through it, okay? Seriously, we're going to make it through it. Got to stick together. We got to fight. I mean that. I've been weird, but I mean that part. Been a little bit. Been a lot of tears for a lot of us, all of us, and even we privileged folks who care. And God dang it, it's brutal. Truly brutal. What's happening? It's been a rough day. It's been a very rough day, actually, in the world. That count is no longer about ranting, huh? Okay. Oh, well, I should say thank you for sharing that, I mean, that's cool of you to talk about it and say what it was. I like that line. That's kind of cool. That's probably very out of tune. And if it remains out of tune and I really sing it in tune, then it's one of the others. Wow, I can't sing a D flat. Man, okay. And it was a yay. Done with that. Oop. What have I done? 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 Undo previous action. Undo previous action. Don't you wish we had that in life? Okay, I think this is right now. I just did all kinds of wrong things to the edge edit or to the files here. Audrey. Yeah, she's saying that. Yeah, rough day for the world. Oh, for sure. Bourdain, and then just the G7 stuff, and yeah, let's make it G8. Let's bring Russia in. Good Lord, man. Although my day wasn't too bad as I did for the vocal jazz ensemble, I was very happy with it. Yes. Okay, which vocal jazz ensemble was that? Are you a Foxborough, one of the Foxborough gang? Because I know there's been a bunch of Foxborough cats around. I'm glad you're happy with it. That's super cool. Or are you older? Are you a college-ish person or something? I know there's a delay, so I'll ask a question and then I'll do there's like a 30-second delay between us here. That's why I'm always like reading your stuff late. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Ha, ha, oh. ba-doo-wah, ba-doo-wah. I like this. These are easy to sing. Ha, ha, oh, ba-doo-wah. Oh, ba-doo-wah, ha. Oh, Foxborough, go for it. Go Fighting Mustangs? I don't know. Go for Patriots? That would be too on the nose, wouldn't it? I swear somebody's told me what your mascot was. I might have made that kind of like pseudo joke or whatever, before, like, oof, Go Fighting, whatever. And I think somebody told me what you guys are. Broncos, I don't know. I definitely get the easy job here. Julia gets to sing all that high stuff, and it gets so crazy for her. Whoa, wow. I'm just a freshman audition for the honors group. I was in the lab jazz. Oh, cool. You were in the, yeah. Let's see. Awesome. Okay. Lab jazz. So was the lab jazz maybe, is that maybe like the sort of second group or the starting out group kind of thing? Maybe that's the deal there. It's probably a little different than it was when I visited last. Although I kind of remember, like Leanna Pink was directing a group maybe of her own. And then, oh gosh. Who was directing the top group at the time? Well, Steve Massey had done before, but then who took over first before Brian came in? Gosh, you guys, you'll tell me. You might remember. Maybe you'll remember. I don't know. We're the Warriors. All right, go Warriors. Go fighting. Go fighting Warriors. That's a little redundant. Okay. Ha ha oh, ba-doo-wah. Go Warriors. All right, here we go. It's been super fun having so many Foxborough people. I think it's really, really hip, for Brian and for him to encourage his students to show up and hang out on this stream. And I mean, it's a cool, wholesome thing to do, frankly, to like watch a musician or whatever at work, and try to pick up some tips on how to do it along the way and everything. And I just think it's really, really cool to see you guys. Lab Jazz non-audition group, basically, it basically workshop stuff. Cool. I imagine you guys would gig maybe at some point, right? I'm losing track of where I am. Oh yeah. It's weird to have this asymmetric communication. First of all, there's a time delay. When you're doing a stream and you're talking to the chat. I mean, it's really strange to have, like, I'm broadcasting all this. And frankly, the reason I say what you've chatted is for the future, like, I don't believe the live chat here winds up, I don't think it shows up on the YouTube videos that get archived. So this is ephemeral. It just goes away. Is that what ephemeral means? I think so. Okay. Getting there. Man, actually kind of cruising through this a little bit. No, there's plenty left, actually, if I remember right. 8, and then how many pages of vocals? 13? We're getting close, We'll do it tonight. I'll finish this tonight. I probably won't get it pitched tonight, but it doesn't sound too bad. Julie could probably sing with it, unpitched. Ha ha de da ba da do da da do ha ha de okay ha ha oh ba do ha oops ha ba do ha ha de da ba da do Well, I'm super glad that you were happy with how your audition went. I'm curious what you guys do for your auditions. If you want to type about that, I'd love to hear about it. I'm super curious. Like, how much do you sing? Do you go in to sing a tune? Do you do some ear training exercise, that kind of stuff? That's what we do, and we do a few other things. Do you scat form at all? Or I'm a little curious about that. Ha ha. Ba-do-ah, ha, ha, de-ya-da-ba-da-you-oh. Ha, ha, de-ya-da-ba. All right, tenors, you can do it. You can do this. Ha, ha, ba-do-ah, ha, ha, de-ya-da-ba-da-you-oh. How's that? I'm just curious how that sounds. You are. You can hear me hitting something as I did it. Okay. Here we go. What is this? Ha. No. Ha 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 ha. Diana. Ha ha. Oh, Golden State. Oh yeah, that was happening. National Basketball Association. Third NBA team. Good job, Golden State. Congratulations. I would have been happy for either team. I have no dog in that fight. I don't think I've saved this. I don't think I've saved this file since I started working tonight. Isn't that awesome? It's amazing I just thought to do it. I could have lost this whole thing. Ba-do-ah, ha, ha, God, it's hard to decrescendo high. High and loud starting stuff. Oof. Ba-do-ah, ha, ha, ba-do-ah, ha, ha, de-ya-da-ba-da-you-oh. De-yada. Please tell me I said de-yada. Ha, de-ya-da-ba-da-you-oh. Good. Ugh. You guys have to tell me if I'm singing some wrong syllables or something. That time I got it right, though. But tell me in the future if you're like, hey, you're on your third pass, and I just want to tell you sang a do where we're supposed to be way or something like that. You got this. I need y'all's help. You gotta stay focused. You gotta stay sharp. Gotta stay sharp, everybody. All right. Gross. Come on. We don't talk like that on this channel. Talking about shards. It's gross. Wait, what happened? Why didn't I get? There you go. I missed some of these. I was like rocking. I'm having a nice conversation with Audrey. She's over here about Foxborough High School, the Warriors. Oh, cool. Thank you. She laid out what they did. Basically, Mr. Raymond gives us a few pieces to learn our parts on, and we separately learn our parts on two that we had: Devil May Care and Hallelujah, I Love Him So. And and Nature Boy. You could choose two of those three. Cool. Oh my God, are those all mine? Or they might be. I mean, I have charts on all those. Michelle Weir has a Nature Boy too, so that might be hers. But wow. And then you did My Romance. Oh, yeah, as a solo, I would imagine maybe. Oh, cool. Thank you for hipping me to that. So yeah, you learn your parts on your own. I mean, that's the part learning thing. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. And then good to know your solo chops. If maybe your part singing isn't quite as if a person's part singing isn't like totally quite up to speed all the way, but they show promise. They're young and they have some good solo singing ability. You might give them a shot in that group, you know. Well, I'm curious. What do you think? You don't have to tell me all this stuff. It's super personal, but like, what do you think your skill set is right now? What are you struggling with? What are you good at? You think already? I think they were all yours, Lal. Mr. Raymond loves your charts. Well, I love Mr. Raymond. He's a good dude, and he was in the session when I was writing this, and honestly, a whole lot of the ideas for what to do with developing this thing, I remember were his idea. They were, inspired by him saying, "Hey, what about a modulation there?" And I was like, "Yeah, good idea." It was really, really helpful as I was writing this thing because I got to a few spots where, I mean, this chart was particularly important to me because it's Julia's arrangement originally, and I'm just riding on her coattails on her ideas, but needed to add some stuff. And boy, he came up with some really nice thoughts about what to do. So, you guys are very fortunate to have Mr. Raymond at your school. He's knows his stuff. So just do. Let's see if I can do this. This is a little challenging. I need to count better here. It's 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Ba-do-day, oh, ah, do, do. Actually worked out, and I might have been able to go ba-do-day after that. Yeah, ba-do-day, yeah. But, oh, I need to figure out, where's 1, 2, 3, ba-do-day. Yeah, he was telling us about that. I was totally ecstatic about being able to help you with the writing. Well, I tell you, man, I was ecstatic too. I was in such a great mood. I'm in a great mood tonight too. I mean, this has been a real cool thing to do, this streaming for me. I gotten a lot out of it, and just having people around to just to interact with while I'm doing this, because this is a solitary process. This is, I love this studio. I love that we have this in our house, but for both Julia and I, when we're doing our summer work, it's kind of lonely at times, and so you guys are really helping us out of a jam there. And maybe, I mean, if you were otherwise going to be, you know, just hanging by yourself on a Friday night, maybe that's good for you too, or something. But at least you're learning something about music in a kind of a weird way, you know. Anyway, stop talking. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ba-do-day. This part might make it a level 5 chart just in itself because the rhythms are a little weird. I don't know. I have to decide later. Ba-do-day, oh, ah, do, ba-do-day. Okay. This is the stuff that this is the stuff that I sort of added to the chart. This isn't in Julia's arrangement of it. Although we might start adding this. We might start doing this. I don't know. When we play it as a duo. Ba-do-day, oh, ah, do. Dummy. That is not a 4th. Do, thank you. I've lost my focus here. Okay, bass part's done. Oh yeah, I have to do it 3 more times for the tenors, exactly the same. Here we go. Hello, some new people that came in recently. How are you? You can say hi if you want in the chat. You can just lurk. It's totally cool. But if you want to know, you know the YouTube spiel, right? You don't have to hit like. I don't care. It's fine. If you like it, you can hit like, but whatever. Smash the subscribe button with a little bell if you want notifications about when I'm doing it again in the future, because I won't always announce them on the Twitter and the Facebook. Ba-do-day, oh, ah, do-day. I so didn't count well enough there. Oh, ah, do-do. Ba-do-day. Gotta count. Ba-do-day, oh, ah, ba-do-day. Yay. All right. Yay now. Hey. Dig it. Man, what's it like living in the home of the Pats, Audrey? What's that like? That must be crazy there. Can't even imagine. That's I mean, because it's just not that big of a place, and it must just really take over. I've been by the stadium. Steve Massey took me by there once when I visited. It was really cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Ya la do la da do yo. Oh boy. Okay. 1, 2. Ya la do yo la da do yo de ya da. Nice line there, dude. That's a lot to sing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ya la do de la. I kept singing because I needed practice, but I screwed up the la. It should be yada. Trying again. Ya la do yo, la do yo. That's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ya la do de yada. It's actually kind of insane when the games or concerts are, concerts too, yeah. And we can hear the screaming from our house. Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of stories have that sentence and that are pretty terrifying, I can imagine. But that's amazing. That's amazing. And I imagine it's blacked out on TV. Maybe you can't watch the games on TV unless it's like Monday Night Football or one of the main games. Or maybe it's not. I don't know how they do that stuff. But it's like right there. And you're like, I can't watch it. I don't know. Do you go to the games? Is that a thing? I mean, it's super expensive. Maybe you don't care. Maybe it's just like super not into football. That could be the case too. I'm not too stoked about the whole people getting in trouble for kneeling and expressing the First Amendment rights thing. That kind of bummed me out a whole lot to see that. But what are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna resist is what you're gonna do. Ya la do yo. Here we go. Ya la do yo. De yada. Yeah, oops. Yeah. Ya la do yo. De yada. Okay. Oh, just the same thing. Ya la do yo. De yada. Now we can watch it from home. Oh, it's cool. Never been. My family goes all the time. Oh, they do. Yeah. They go all the time. It must be crazy, like having a perennially amazing team in your town. Like perennially so good. You're always in the hunt. They're always, potentially going to, maybe it gets old. Maybe you're like, whatever. They're in the playoffs again. Can't imagine. Ya la do yo. Ya la do yo. De yada. Ya la do yo. De yada. Good. Okay, cool. That worked out. I think that line's going to be amazing when Julia sings her parts on it. It's going to be so nice. Cannot wait. La do ya. I'll just do that real quick a couple times. Finish these lines. We're in 3 here. Okay. La do ya. La do ya. La do ya. I put that nicely on the tenor line where it does not belong. La do ya. La do ya. La do ya. La do ya. Nice to breathe in some spit. I think it should have recorded. Yeah. Yeah, hey, me coughing. La do ya, la do ya, la do ya, la do ya. Voice gave out a little in the end, but I think it'll sound all right. It's gonna be all right. Can you hear me? Can you feel me? We're gonna be all right. Way ya do I, way-a-do-a. Don't get the way-a-do-a-de-a. Way-a-do. 1, 2, 3. Way-a-do-a-de-a. Man, that should have gone to 1. Yeah, I can fix it in post. Way-a-do-a-de-a. Way-a-do-a-de-a. You can't imagine how, well, you might be able to imagine how, but I just get so blown away when I sing these parts, and it just, just sounds like parts. It's part tracks, all of it. And then when Julia comes in and she lays down all her tracks, and then I come down for the first time and I get to hear it maybe the next morning or something, like she'll stay up late and work on it or something like that. And oh my God, it's just freaking magic. And then for this one being her tune, I mean, oh God. I mean, really, it's going to be a meaningful moment to have that. Thank you, Gal, for commissioning this. It's exciting for us to get to do it. Way-a-do-a-de-a. Wow, there's some chromaticism. Way-a-do-a-de-a. Literally all the notes. All of those notes, no repetition. That's quite a line. Way-a-do-a-de-a. Way-a-do-a-de-a. That was it. Way-a-do-a-de-a. Actually, it's pretty easy to sing once you could hear it. Not too bad. Oh, undo. Undo that, please. Okay. Okay, then is this the last line of the phrase? Yeah. Bucket. Do-a, do-a-de, do-a-de-ya, do-a-de-ya. Big crescendo. Do-a-de-ya. Here comes. Do-a-de-ya. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay, held it too long. But the others I can do better, and I'll get that in post. I'll just let that go for now. That's exactly how long I held it, or how too long I held it. Oh, my voice cracked big time. You want to hear that? You want to hear that fun? Hey, Cindy, do you want to go to the prom? Do-a-de-ya, do-a-de-ya. I tell you what, that is going to be hard for people to hear because of the hemiola and the piano part. Shugga-da-gang, shugga-da-gang. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You got to really know what that figure is, or just watch each other, I guess, in the group. Oh, yeah! It's got to be a mixed voice. Do-a, don't get the do-a-de, do-a-de-ya. Can't use too much air. Here we go. Do-a-de-ya, do-a-de-ya. Okay, cool. Done with that section until Julia lays her stuff on there. I mean, it's hard to tell exactly what that's going to be about. Also with the drums and stuff, that'll be kind of cool, to lay on top. Getting close, getting close. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yeah, four pages left. Not bad, man. Fasting diet. Man, water tastes so good on a fasting diet. You've never had water as good as I get to have on this diet. 1, 2, a 1, 2, letter P now. Okay, good. And that's where the 3, 4 bar starts. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Ooh. I think I can do this in one. Ooh. Whoa. Oops. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, it's just, wait. Take it to whoa. Oh, yeah. Whoa. 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 Ooh. 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 Whoa. 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 Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Crescendo. Okay, that's what's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, shoot. Whoa. Ah. Oh, I can't. The time is messing me up. Whoa. Oh. I am deflated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. That's pretty close. Could have done more of a crescendo. That's the middle track, man. Needs to be better. High standards. KM vocal jazz. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Hey, but I'm glad I did it, because that's clean. Ooh, whoa, whoa. That'll be worth it. That'll be worth it. Yay. Ooh, whoa, whoa. Okay. And then, ooh, whoa, whoa. Yay. It's easy for the tenors. It sounds like a melody. Ooh, ooh, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's going to be so fun. I think I went, oh. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, man. Feels good. Feels good, man. I'm just happy that I think I'll get this done tonight. Whoa, whoa. Cleaning, 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 cleaning. Cleaning up, clean, get it up. I stopped singing my cleaning songs. What am I thinking? Bagada. Oh, whoa, way, yeah, yeah. Way, yeah, 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 way, yeah, yeah, yeah. Back at the whoa, 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 way, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I'll try that. Whoa, way, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it was wrong. Oh, I did get the F right though. Okay. I was right. I keep second guessing it, and that's messing me up. Syllables, though. Syllables. No, it doesn't do that. It doesn't do that. Oh, okay. This is hard. I gotta be able to sing this faster than I'm practicing it. Whoa, 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 way, yeah, yeah, way, yeah, 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 way, yeah, yeah, yeah. Audrey issues. All right, Carrie, heading off to bed. Oh, yeah, it's totally 1 a.m. there on this Friday night. It's great talking with you for a while and seeing this whole process. I hope I see you in the next live stream. Absolutely, man. Anytime, man. Anytime, Audrey. Super cool talking to you. You're a good cat. Good to have you around. Hope you make the top group and get to sing every chart I've written or whatever. Thanks for hanging. It was really fun. It lifts my spirits, man. It really does. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it finally. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Thanks for saying goodnight, by the way. It's very easy just to leave. It's fine too. That was cool. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, we're getting there. Done with that bass part. At least that gave me a little bit of trouble. I presume the tenors will be higher than that. Weirdly, they're going to sing higher notes. Huh. Okay. Well, if you got to, what are they going to do? They're going to go. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're going to do that. Whoa, whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can tell I'm a tenor in real life. Those I can get on the first try. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was close. It was all right. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice. Nice, nice. How long have I been streaming? This is 2 hours? Hey, 4 pages an hour I'll take every day of the week, man. I'm happy about that. Means probably in the next hour I should be done. Because actually, yeah, this part about the end of this page is pretty easy. I'm old-fashioned. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. 3, 4, 1, 2. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. Let me try that again. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. Real light there. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. Pretty whispery for, because I got 6 parts to do it, right? The sound of rain upon my window pane. This just makes me happy. This truly does make me just happy. I love this. I really love singing this. Oh my goodness. Okay, tenors do the same thing. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. I have to listen for a squeak in my mouth around here. I think that happened. Old-fashioned things. Weird. Okay. The moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. All right. That was weird. Yeah, just probably a gleek or something inside my mouth. Gross, man, gross. I'm old-fashioned. old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. Whoa, wait a minute. Old-fashioned things. No, that's fine. Thought I heard another clique. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. Okay. And let's see. Sound of rain upon my window pane. Okay. Ooh ah, ooh ah. Just simple little figure I'll do here. Whoa. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. Wait. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. I gotta head voice this. Ooh ah. Why not, guys? Why not? Airy. Ooh ah. Ooh ah. I'm telling you right now, there's gonna be crying over this chart. We're gonna be emotional about this when it's done. I'm just spoiler alert, man. I can tell you, this is gonna have the feels. This is significant for my wife and I. Huh, man. Okay, the starry song. The starry song that April sings. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me see if I can make it that far. The starry song that April... Wait, is that right? Darn it, it is right. I don't know why darn it, but 2, 3, 4. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa. Ah, ah, whoa. Ooh, ah, whoa, ooh, ah, whoa. You can't hear that note before the chord happens. That's a real challenging one. Oh, I'm putting this on the tenor anyway. Let's move this please to the bass part before we start working on it, since that's what it is. It is a bass apart. But then we have to fix the second half anyway. That April sings. What's the note? Ooh. Sings. Ooh, ah, whoa. God, that's so out of tune. I'll fix it in the mix, but yikes. It's gonna be fun to sing with. Ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh, ah. Ooh, starry song. What? Oh, I forgot that I have to do that part. The starry song that April sings. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah. Whoa. That was closer. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa. Okay. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, the starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa. Okay, did I lose? Okay, I haven't lost that. Okay, my mind, I mean. Oh, have I hit a little bit of a wall? Maybe. Whoa, oh, dun, dun, dun. Oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da, yada. Okay, cool. Oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da. I can do that. Oh, ah, whoa. Oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da. Timing was bad on that, and so bad that it's worth redoing on the actual bass track, please. Thank you. Please come again. Oh, ah, whoa. Oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da. That's the way you want it. Ah, whoa. Oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da. Ah, whoa. Oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da. Okay, so, oh wait, I've already done that. Oh, oh, da, do, way, da, da. It's kind of tough to hear. Try it. Oh, ho. That was pretty out of tune. I can fix it. It was kind of close-ish. Poor. How you guys doing? Got a couple cats watching. Everybody good? Everybody chill? It's all good. Don't worry. Just hang out, do your thing. Oh. Yeah, it's been a day, man. It's been a day. Oof. Been a day. Let's see. Oh, good. Wait, am I? Yeah, good. And then, I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to, how I want to be, how I want to be. That's what I can get. I'm old-fashioned, but I'm old-fashioned, but oh, that's stronger. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. I should have been off on 3 there. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. I really don't think. This probably wants to be MP. It's a very subtle difference between that and mezzo piano or mezzo forte in people's minds, but medium soft is, yeah. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. Okay. Got it. Got it. old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be, how I want to be. Oh, it's the melody. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. I think we're clear there. Wrong button. As long as you agree. Oh, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. I can do all that. As long as you agree to stay. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Oh, son of a gun. That was really terrible. Old-fashioned with me. Again with the not remembering to move the record arm down to the bass. But now I did. But I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Oh, that's hard. That's a hard major third to hear. To stay old-fashioned with me. I guess it's not as hard as I thought. I was just not trying that hard. How I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Julia, this is just perfect. It's just absolutely, it's a perfect arrangement. I love this so much. I say that because she wrote the arrangement. I did the adaptation. Just don't forget, I'm not trying to compliment myself. It's my wife. My wife. Sorry. Borat, sorry. My wife. Wait, Borat. Yeah, it is Borat, isn't it? I was thinking Bruno. No, Borat. Okay. Let's stop being silly. As long as you agree to stay. As long as you agree. That's how I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. How I want to be. As long as how I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Zoom out so much. Okay, or zoom in rather. How I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. I didn't do the edits, or didn't do the edges here. One, two, three, four. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa, ha, ha. Okay, yeah, I think I can do a lot of this. Oh, yeah, getting close to the end. Pretty close. This might be the last one if I can get all this sung effectively. Whoa, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, whoa. Whoa, yeah. Oh, whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. No, no, no. Wait. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, that's hard to hear, man. That's hard to hear. Oh, wait. Man, that's hard. Do. Do, 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 do. This is tasty, man. I'm so excited. Okay, what do I... Oh, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ha, 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 ha. Do, 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 do. Roughly... Yeah. Gotta finish it. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ha, 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 ha. Do, 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 do. Only the tenors. Only the tenors remain. Yeah. And there's a bunch of C's to sing at the end. Oh, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoops. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ha. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ha, I keep going wah. Whoa. Ha, 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 ha. Do, 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 do. Okay. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. Ha, 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 ha. Do, 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 do. That's it. That's it, guys. Oh, and I never like did this with the tracks, which I probably should have done so I could see the tiny spots a little bit better. But put my last edge edits or last fades in, and that's the stuff, you guys. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging. What I might do at the end here is, so it'll be a little humbling, but I'm going to do a vocals only run. Here, I'll go ahead and I'm going to merge these so I can bring them into mellow and clean them up for Julia to sing along with. What I'm going to do is while I'm going to bounce I'm going to sort of render these piano and bass tracks. So the bass needs to go to 19, and the piano needs to go to 17, 18. I record arm those, and I run it. And I think I'm gonna run it with, "Hey Zach, good to see you, man. Welcome back." I'm finishing, but you can hear what I'm gonna do now. I'll just talk down what this is gonna be. First of all, I need to change the audio system settings. You can't see what I'm doing over here, but I'm saying hardware driver is set to like MIDI input mode, and right now I'm not planning on putting much more MIDI in right now. So I'm going to put this on high buffer settings so that there aren't any problems here. How goes it? It's going good, man. I've had a really nice night. You can see in the chat I had a nice talk with Audrey Issues about her school, about Foxborough and everything, and her auditioning for a group, and it was fun, and recorded a whole chart in one session, thankfully. So this has now been 2.5 hours. That was much quicker than doing Groovin' High. That's encouraging that it went faster than that. So I'm going to be rendering the piano and bass parts from MIDI to audio onto some audio tracks, and I've increased the buffer on the computer, which just means basically that it'll make sure a little bit more that all the sounds fully load every time. You might have heard dropping out of the MIDI stuff, and that's because I had it on a setting that allows me to play and get no latency, but right now there would be latency if I like. I don't know if you can tell, but there's that kind of latency. So in order to play, you need to do that. But for it to play back, you can raise the buffer size in the audio settings so that it should have better performance. So what we'll do while we're rendering that, we'll probably hear the reverb of those tracks, maybe, I think so, or at least the piano, and that's all we'll hear. And then meanwhile, we'll be listening to just me singing without any pitch correction on all the parts. So here goes, full run. So it's practical too. Oh, you know what? And I had to bounce a click track at the same time. Let me get my click settings. I'll just show you what I'm doing. Looking at the click settings, I'm going to make sure. Matthew, that plays a lot of these tracks for me, likes it to not have a downbeat dot, 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 like that. And he's really, really good at counting, to patronize him unnecessarily. So what I'm going to do is I need to create another. I need to create a mono audio track called Click, and the input is going to be some new 35. How about 35? I'll set that up, and then go in here, and your output is going to be 35. This mono signal, and then that gets routed into this, and when I record all three things, you'll see, we'll see them show up. So here we go. So you see so you hear the reverb of the piano, you see the click track recording right now, and then if I were to pull up the piano and bass, you should see them rendering. You should see. If you don't, I've screwed up. There you go. So piano bass writing currently right now. I'll pull up the chart. Shouldn't I love the moonlight? I love the old-fashioned things. Ooh, the starry song that April sings. This year's fancies are passing fancies, but sighing sighs, holding hands. These my heart understands. Ooh. I'll fix that release. That's how I want to be, as long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Yeah, Backgrounds. It's pretty different when it's not pitch corrected, right? Yep. That's right. Held the bass way too long. I'll fix that. Dying quail. Ooh, whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm old-fashioned. I love the moonlight. I love the old-fashioned things. The sound of rain up in the pane. The starry song that April sings. Ooh, ah, whoa, oh, ah, da, do, way, ah, da. I'm old-fashioned, but I don't mind it. That's how I want to be. As long as you agree to stay old-fashioned with me. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, ha, 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 do, 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 do. That's it. Feels good, man. That is a 2-hour and 40-minute project. And then the pitching will take... The pitching probably is going to take on this one no longer than 90 minutes or something, I think. I don't think I'll stay up tonight to do it unless Julia tells me she wants to try to sing on this thing tonight while I go to bed. Yeah. I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked that this came together. And so I'll be doing three more of these things over the next few days. I hope the next 2 days. I'd love to be able to do this kind of thing in the morning on one tune, because I guess, I mean, I set up everything. Yeah, I did all. Now, granted, the piano does need to be replayed in some sections of this chart. It's you know, it's actually just got whole notes for a lot of it and stuff, so that's not terribly interesting. That's not what we ultimately want. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to turn Trillion and Ivory off here by disabling them, them, and let's see, because we've rendered the stuff, so we don't need it now, but we'll bring it back later when I replay some piano. Julia will come in and sing on all these tracks. I'm going to go ahead and get them set up for her to be courteous. So she will want those tracks. She'll take one tenor track just to see, have a visual reference of at least what one of the parts is doing, so she knows, okay, this is where the backgrounds start, all that. So there's that. And she will be off and running. I imagine actually, she probably won't try to sing with my pitchy singing. She could do, but it makes it harder for her, I know. Hey, wow, cool. One shot. Old-fashioned recording part 1, but this is it, the recording of it in 2.5 hours, so that's nice to know. You guys have a great evening and get some sleep. Hope everybody's doing okay. It was a rough day in the world today, wasn't it? Even if you weren't already an Anthony Bourdain fan, Kate Spade fan, that's really, really brutally sad. And then everything else continues to go on in the world is rough. So to be able to make music and kind of have fun and celebrate and have, hang out with some friends and stuff, it was a really meaningful night, actually. This was a really cool 2 hours, 40 minutes. I enjoyed myself. So I hope you guys did too. All right. Thank you very much. We will see you next time, okay? We'll do some more of this real soon. Subscribe and do the notification thing if you want to find out when I'm doing the next one. I may or may not promote it. Might just